Hi everyone, this feels really weird. I thought I would do this old school. I'm just sitting in front of my Mac to start this vlog, and I thought, since it's been such a long time since I vlogged properly, and I know I vlogged a couple of vlogs kind of sporadically throughout lockdown, it's been a long time since I vlogged properly, so I thought I would sit down, film this on photo booth on my MacBook, and just kind of have a little chat just to start this vlog. Don't worry, I will be picking up my actual vlogging camera, so if you don't like the old school photo booth style of this, then hold fire. Normal service will resume. But today is, what is the date today? It's the 21st of June, and it is currently still the middle of the COVID-19 pandemic. In the UK, we've been in lockdown for, I think, about 3.5 months. They've eased the lockdown, so from the 15th of this month, non-essential retail could open. Lots of people have gone back to work, but it's still very much, you know, social distancing, don't gather, the mixed households, like all that is still a thing. So, yeah. It's not great. Obviously, the Black Lives Matter movement is very ubiquitous. Do you need to say very if you say the word ubiquitous? I don't know, but the Black Lives Matter movement is ubiquitous at the moment, which is amazing. Just as a little update on me, I've gone back to work, so I'm working like out in the world. I'm working out in the world a few days a week. I'm working at home for the remaining days of the week. What else has happened since I last spoke to you properly? My flatmate moved out, so I'm now alone. My flat is looking pretty bare at the moment. I've ordered some furniture from IKEA, and that's taking its sweet time to arrive, so I've got a month without a coffee table, TV unit, some other bits I've ordered, but it's okay. At the moment I've got everything that I need. The next couple of days I've got a couple of days off. I've got a work from home day as well, so I thought, depending on how much I film, this might be one vlog, it might be a few vlogs, I thought I would just film. Yeah, I haven't really sat down at all and spoken to you guys about what's happened like in the last year, and there's things that I would love to update you on. And one thing that's been in the back of my mind as well, which has kind of stopped me, is me thinking about how much of my life I really want to share online. Because I've always said, like from way back, like 10 years ago when I first started this, I will always make videos. I can't see a situation where I would stop wanting to make videos, especially when there's so many of you that have watched me for so long, and I recognise your usernames when you comment and you know, message me on Instagram or reply to my stories or tweet me. And I never want to lose that, because the interaction with you guys is what makes this for me. Like, if I don't have that, then I kind of feel like, what's the point? I've been thinking a lot about the difference between my real life and the life I choose to share online. Because I vlog about my life, that is quite an invasive thing to do. And the way that I was thinking about it and looking at it was, if I was, say, a video game YouTuber, and I just made videos of myself playing The Sims, say, that's all you see. The rest of my life, like my relationships, what I do on the day-to-day, that's not relevant to those videos, and that's a thing. And then you can make vlogs about yourself and your life, and that's what I do. And there's a very fine line for me for wanting to share my life with you, because I think that's important. You know, I have a history of having an eating disorder. I started these videos when I was very ill with anorexia, and I think showing myself now, 10 years later, is super important. But there's also, on the other side of that fine line, I don't know if I want to share like the intricacies of my life. And I think for me, things like relationships, whether that's romantic relationships or even like some friendships, I think as I've got older, I've become more private, and things that I would used to talk about, I was very open back in the day. Like anyone who remembers those videos when I still lived at my parents' house in Lincolnshire, when I'd make videos like in the study of my parents' house with my dog Cassie laying on the floor next to me. Anyone who remembers those videos, like this video if you do, because I'd be really interested to see who's been here for that long. I spoke about everything. Like I would talk about in detail my counselling sessions and, you know, like my food diary and going to the hospital. I shared so much, and I mean, because I'm hella old now, like the internet wasn't like what it's like now. Social media just wasn't the same. So maybe that's why I felt comfortable. Maybe I was a bit naive. But you put this into the world and it's there forever, right? I really, really want to get back into vlogging, and I think now that I live alone it will be easier, because I was always very conscious of the fact that even though Matt always said he didn't mind, you know, I know how I would feel if someone was, you know, like, even if they're not filming me, if someone had a camera on the whole time. And I've definitely been forced to be in vlogs where I didn't feel comfortable. That sounds really cryptic. Anyone who's watched me for a long time, I had, well, I don't know what the right tense is to use there. I had an ex-boyfriend who started vlogging, and his style of vlogging was very different to mine. Mine's very natural, and I just film what's happening because that's what I like to watch. His style of vlogging was very, I don't want to say the word staged, I don't mean that, but it would be, you know, okay, right, now we're going to walk from this place to this place and you're going to say this and we'll stop and talk to the camera. And I don't like that. And there was definitely occasions where I was around him when he was vlogging. I didn't mind the fact he was vlogging, but he would then almost force me to be on camera. I haven't looked at his channel for a very long time since we broke up, because that's a part of my life I really want to forget, in all honesty. But there were some vlogs when we went to Riga in Latvia, and I did not want to be vlogged. I was going through a very tough time, and I had a camera shoved in my face. I came across very poorly in those vlogs because I was in a crap mood, to be honest. Like, my mental health was not great. Didn't help that I was in a not very healthy relationship at the time, further compounded by the fact I had this camera shoved in my face. So yeah, I went off on a tangent there, but that's why I would never want to make anyone else feel that way. Yeah, I've been waffling on for 10 minutes, not what I intended to do. So I need to finish editing the vlog, which is actually from a month ago, set that to upload, and then carry on with my day. It is a Monday. The weather, even though it's the 21st of June, so is that midsummer? Is it the longest day? Is that the same thing? I don't know. It's pretty grey and miserable outside. It's been drizzling since I woke up. So yeah, I did a little workout, showered, got ready, and I was going to go and meet some friends, but because of the COVID-19 lockdown, you can't go into another household's house. You can only go and like sit in their garden 2 meters away from them. So I don't know if that's happening, because I don't really want to sit in a garden in the rain. So I might just be at home all day. We shall see. But anyway, I need to stop talking. This is why I can't sit in front of my computer and talk like this, because I just waffle on for ages. And back in the day, you know, 7, 8, 10 years ago on YouTube, this is how we vlog. What is this? This is how we vlog. This is what we did, but it's all changed now. I don't know if anyone will watch this, but meh. Yeah, I want to get going and find my vlogging camera. Am I on autofocus? I can't even tell. I don't know. Let's hope I'm on autofocus. So it's currently later. I think it is. I can tell you what time it is. It's 1:30, and I am just about to make a bagel. Can you hear how echoey it is in my kitchen? It's because I've had a massive like clear out of loads of clutter that was like on the shelves and things, and it's just suddenly made what was always a fairly echoey room a super echoey room, so I apologise for that. I'm gonna have a cheeky little ham and cheese bagel. The ham and cheese that I use is, you must have seen me eat this before, the Quorn vegan smoky ham and the Violife original cheese, and I've just got some plain bagels. Isn't this thrilling stuff? Sometimes I even go a little bit crazy and I make a toasty out of my bagel. Maybe I'll do that today. I'm gonna do that today. I don't have a toasty machine, so I just use a pan and then use a fish slice to press the bagel down. Interestingly, I was speaking to Matt the other day and I think I asked him to pass me the fish slice, and he was like, what is a fish slice? He'd never heard of a fish slice before. So I'm just gonna ask, is that what this is called? This is what I call it, a little doobly to lift the things. What do you call it if it's not a fish slice? Anyway, my friend that I was going to go and see just messaged me, and we are postponing until tomorrow, which I'm very pleased about because it does not look nice outside. It's very grey. So I was thinking I do want to go to IKEA to get some little fake plants just to kind of dot around. I want some in my kitchen because I've got, you can see over my shoulder, I've got a little mini wine rack there, and I just thought some bit of greenery to go next to it would look adorable. I've got another plant over there as well. That one's real. It's one that I've actually managed to keep alive. I've had it for like 2 years and it's still alive because I've got a bit of a bad track record when it comes to plants. Some of them I'm fine with, and some of them just, like, I look at them funny and they die. So I might go to IKEA. It's only a small IKEA collection point we have in Norwich, but I think they sell accessories and things, so I might do that. I need to head into the city at some point to get a prescription, which has taken ages because COVID. I've come through here because, I don't know if this is interesting, but I thought I would just show you my plants that I've managed to keep alive, because, I mean, I like to see this sort of stuff. Feel free to skip ahead if this isn't your vibe. So, by the way, this is the current living room setup. This is, over here, this is just a boohoo parcel that wants returning. So as you can see, I am missing a TV unit and a coffee table. I've got another rug. This one was just from IKEA. I think it was about £30. It was just one that I bought when we first moved in, just to kind of try and make this area a bit cozy, because I love my flat. Like, it's a very nice flat, it's a very big space, but the carpets throughout are this kind of just brown colour, which doesn't really go with anything. So for my living area, I just wanted to cover it up a little bit. Yeah, so I've got a TV unit and a coffee table on the way. I've got something to deal with this horrible situation with the router and PlayStation and cables and stuff. But yeah, this is temporary, this is moving. But this is also from IKEA, I think. This is one of my plants. This is an aloe vera from IKEA. I think it cost me £3. The pot's from IKEA as well. And he's stayed alive. He's gone a bit crazy. He's got a very funky hairdo. It's a bit like me when I wake up in the morning. And then I've got, I don't know I was gonna say the brand, the species of plant that this one is. This is from a local plant shop called Botanical. They've got a stall on Norwich Market if you're local, and I just asked the man in there for a plant that's good in low light because I knew I wanted to put it by the window, but it's not going to get direct light sitting here, I don't think. So yeah, I like him. He stayed alive for 2 years, which is good. The plant pots, this one and that one over there, they're from a shop in town called Elm. This one is also from botanical. I used to have one like this, but it completely died. So I got a new one, and he looks very happy. Some of his leaves are a bit yellow, but I think that's how they grow, these kind of plants. I think they're meant to go like that. I never know if I'm meant to like cut these off or just leave them. Oh, does this say what kind of plant he is? Probably, but yeah. And these two are good because they don't really need water, and the aloe as well actually. They don't need watering very often. I think pretty much every other plant that you see in my house is fake, aside from this other aloe that I've got. Something happened to him. He does not look very happy. He's gone a bit brown. I thought it was because I put him in direct sunlight and he didn't really like it, so I've moved him into a shadier corner, and I'm hoping he kind of resurrects himself. Fake. Fake. Both from IKEA. Lighting is not great anywhere in this room. Okay, it's a lot later now. It is currently 7:15. I've managed to get 11 on my watch. It's 7:15 in the evening. I didn't do any of the things that I said I was going to do earlier. I edited a vlog which has just gone live on my channel about an hour ago. So if you haven't seen that one, it's a lockdown vlog from a couple of weeks ago, or a month ago. And then I watched quite a lot of Killing Eve because I thought, do you know what? It's my day off. It's a Sunday. Why not just chill out on the sofa and watch loads of Killing Eve, because the third season, I said season weirdly, the third season came out, or it's been coming out weekly. It's finished now, but the prior seasons or series are on iPlayer, and I love that show, and I've only watched them the once, so I've just watched like a few episodes today whilst I've been doing stuff on my laptop on the sofa. And now I'm just cooking my dinner, which is actually some tofu that I've seasoned with jerk seasoning. I love how good this camera is at focusing. Some jerk seasoning. It wasn't that anticlimactic. And that's currently cooking in the pan, so you can probably hear it sizzling away in the background. And I've got some coconut rice I just need to microwave, and I've just made a little kind of pineapple and red pepper salsa with some spring onions. You're meant to have lime juice, but I don't have a lime, so I've used lemon, so hopefully that's still nice. So I'm gonna have that for dinner. Just drinking some lemon water as well. And yeah, I'm thinking this evening, I just really want to play video games, so I'm so pleased that I have tomorrow off as well, so that I can vlog them, because this will be a very short vlog indeed. So I think I'm gonna spend the evening playing video games, because I downloaded Far Cry 5, but the audio is really out of sync with the gameplay, so it's pretty unplayable. I wanted to play that game, but I think I'm gonna have to delete it and re-download it and see if that fixes the audio issues. I might play, it's a new season of Fortnite, so I might play some Fortnite if any of my friends are online and want to play with me. If not, then I don't really know. I just feel, I don't know why I'm going back in here. I came out of that room because I've got a pan going here and the microwave's going, so yeah. I was looking at old vlogs just for kind of feedback about what you guys like me to film, and someone said that they like it when I show my meals. So this is my food. It doesn't look amazingly well presented. I think you're meant to have like some sprigs of mint to go on the top as a garnish, but I don't have any mint, so I've just got my coconut rice, which I made myself. This is my pineapple salsa, and then this is the tofu. This is just the regular tofu. Normally I would use the smoked one. I think the recipe that I have kind of just, that inspired this tells you to use smoked tofu, but I just didn't have any in the fridge, so I'm using normal tofu. It's on my lap because I don't have a coffee table yet. It's kind of hot, it's sort of burning my legs a little bit, but I will soon, when I get my IKEA delivery, have a coffee table to go here. And a TV unit as well. Okay, good morning everyone. It is a new dawn, it is a new day. It's currently about 10:30 in the morning. I'm just gonna draw these curtains and let some light in. But it is a glorious day today, especially considering how grey it was yesterday. I was wearing a jumper yesterday. I've got this really cute little top from Boohoo on. I hate, please tell me I'm not the only one. I cannot stand how every single top and every single cute top is cropped now. As someone who doesn't, like, if I had to choose the part of my body I like the least, it probably would be my stomach. I've just never felt like particularly confident about it, and everything is cropped. This top is absolutely adorable and I'm just wearing it with some paper bag style denim shorts, which I think are from, I want to say these are from ASOS. I don't know, I've had them for a while, but I mean you can buy this style of shorts anywhere. Yeah, so that's my cute little summer outfit. Not the biggest fan of this bit of flesh. I know it's like the smallest bit, but for me that's like, I may as well have my whole midriff out. I'm just not amazingly overjoyed about that, but never mind. This morning I have already, well, I wanted to have a lie-in because today, I think I said yesterday, today is my second day off of the week before I've got to work from home tomorrow, and I really wanted to have a lie-in, but my body clock woke me up early, so I did a workout which you would have seen. I'm still doing the Chloe Ting workouts, and I'm not focusing on one of the programs anymore. I did the 2-week ab challenge, and then I did the 25-day, what is it? The 25-day, like, slim waist challenge, something like that. Completed it, mate. Completed both of them, mates. And now I'm just doing, like, some of her ab workouts when I feel like it, no set pattern or program. The reason that I'm sort of awkwardly, I need to find somewhere to sit, but I've got no coffee table or anything to put you on, so I'm just gonna awkwardly stand here. The reason that I've been focusing on ab workouts, aside from the fact that my stomach is my least favourite part of my body, is that, I don't know, I mentioned it on Instagram, there was an Instagram post, but I haven't mentioned it on, wow, I'm shaking. I haven't mentioned it on any vlogs, which is something, I think I might make a video about it, but I had an operation in January for an ongoing health condition which I had been suffering, and I mean the word suffering when I say it, suffering from, for about 1.5 years, and I had an operation to, 1, confirm that I have this condition, and 2, to see if they could like help me be in less pain on a day-to-day basis. And ever since then I've got some incisions on my kind of lower belly area. They're very small, it was keyhole surgery, but I've got 3 incisions, and when I was recovering from the operation, my belly kind of, I guess because like it's a lot of trauma I suppose, even if it is keyhole surgery, my belly like swelled up and was really tender, so I was kind of walking around like a robot for the first probably couple of months or 1.5 months after that operation. But ever since then I felt like my core just wasn't what it was. Like I could still obviously do everything that I could do before, but you know when you can just feel like you get so used to how your body is and how it performs, I suppose, and I just had lost that. So I started doing Chloe Ting ab workouts, and my god, this woman deserves her 10 million, probably 11 million by the time I upload this video, her millions of subscribers, because they are damn good workouts. So I did one of those this morning, and then I got ready for the day, and now, even though it's coming up to 11 o'clock, I'm gonna have some breakfast and make a coffee. I think I said yesterday, but I really am trying to take on board feedback from previous vlogs, like what you guys want to see. So just let me know in the comments, like if I'm showing you something you actually don't care about, or you want me to show stuff that I'm not showing. Like I said yesterday, one common thing, I think, just because obviously I started this channel to document my recovery from an eating disorder. People like to see food I eat, and I was just thinking to myself, should I vlog this? And I was like, nah, people don't need to see how to make porridge, but I'm gonna film it and I'm gonna put it in. If you think this is the most boring vlog content you've ever watched, then I do apologise, just let me know. But I'm making porridge. This is what I have every morning pretty much for breakfast. Even when it's really warm like it is outside, I have porridge. I'm gonna clean the lens of this camera because it's annoying me how dusty it is. So, my top tips for the perfect porridge. 1, cook it on the hob. Do not use the microwave. I just think when you microwave porridge, you can tell it tastes weird. I don't know if there is a different taste, but I think there's a different taste. So I always make it on the hob. It only takes like 5-10 minutes to make. The oats that I use, because I am a child, I mean, I do have some actual like grown-up oats in the cupboard, but I much prefer these. This is basically Sainsbury's own version of Ready Brek. The oats are just really finely milled, and I much prefer that. I know that is possibly a slightly childish, this is for children, let's all be real here, but I just prefer it. I think it tastes better. I just like eating it more, and I just do it on the hob. I've used coconut milk, I've put it in the fridge already, but I used coconut milk this morning to make my porridge. I use pretty much any milk. I don't drink soy milk because I discovered that it gives me spots. So any plant milk, aside from soy milk, I drink. I'm not really that fussy. Whoa, whoa, my earring just fell out my ear. Right. Does anyone else find that sometimes I'm worried about this other one now, sometimes their earrings will just like spontaneously fall out their ear? I must not have put it on properly. I have banana with my porridge. I like to chop up my banana. This is a very flattering angle. I like to chop up my banana and then I put it in the pan like as I heat up the oats, just because then the banana disintegrates. Ooh. The banana disintegrates a little bit. This looks so messy, but you can't really see, but there is banana in there. And every morning that I make porridge and I use these oats, I have to clean my hob because they just go everywhere, like it's really fine, like dust of porridge oats. And then sometimes I put fruit on my porridge. What I've been doing recently is putting some cacao nibs on my porridge with some fruit, or just by themselves. Sometimes I put golden syrup on, sometimes I don't. What I bought the other day actually for my coffee, because I'm having a coffee every morning, especially before I start working from home, I was putting a sugar in my coffee and I just thought that's extra sugar I don't really need. So I've got some sweetener here. This is just one they sell in Morrison's. I just picked it up because it was on offer. It's actually really, really good. And sometimes I put a bit of this, just like half a teaspoon on top of my porridge, just to make it a little bit sweeter. And yeah, that's what I have for breakfast every day. I don't know if that was it was a really convoluted explanation of I have porridge for breakfast every day, but yeah, there you go. I was actually just replying to some comments on my vlog that went up yesterday for me, probably about 4 or 5 days ago for you. And in my vlog, I said that I found it really unusual that I got no comments on the vlog, which, like, you guys are really great at leaving me comments, and I say, like, every single time, my favourite thing is talking to you, but that video got no comments, and I was like, huh, bit weird, but that's okay. You don't feel obligated to comment. I just tapped onto my like held for a review section on the YouTube like studio app, and there was so many comments that for some reason just got filtered from my video. Normally, unless a comment gets flagged or held for review, I get a notification on my phone, and that way I know that I've read every single one, and then I reply to every single one that I can. So I just want to apologise and say that if you did leave a comment on that video, chances are it probably just got filtered into that held for review section, which is why I didn't see it. So I am so sorry. I'm going to go through now. I've got to leave the house in 10 minutes, but I'm just really quickly going to read through on my laptop
just so I can say that I've read every single comment. I'm gonna try and like publish them as well so they actually appear on that video. But yeah, oh my god, I feel so awful. So if you were one of those people that commented and then when I said, hey, you didn't comment, you were like, but actually Charlotte, I did. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. YouTube clearly, I don't know what happened, YouTube clearly just thought that I didn't want any comments on that video. I'm with my friend Chris. I've currently got a little walking buddy down here. This is Luna. Oh, my finger's over the lens, but this is Luna. Chris is over there picking up a dog poo. Come on. I'm not gonna put that in my vlog if that's okay. I mean, unless you want me to. Look at this beautiful scenery. I'm back home now. Obviously, it's 7:45 in the evening. I had a really lovely afternoon with Chris and Liza. Chris was drinking a non-alcoholic beer because I can't remember why he said he was drinking it. I think it just wanted drinking. And he said it tasted really gross and I wanted to try it, but obviously I couldn't because we can't share a bottle because of Corona, and couldn't even pour it into a glass because obviously he'd already drank from the bottle. So he gave me one to take home. It is a non-alcoholic Beck's Blue. This isn't a beer that I would typically choose to drink anyway. So I am just intrigued to see what it actually tastes like. Chris did request that I try this on the vlog to get my reaction in video form. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's open it. It just smells like beer. The aftertaste is like beer. The first taste was weird. Maybe that's just what Beck's tastes like. I don't know. Yeah, it's when you swallow it, like when it first enters your mouth, it's got a weird taste. It's not terrible. I probably would just drink an alcoholic beer in all honesty, but there you go, Chris. I tried it on the vlog for you. Can confirm. I said I was predicting it was going to taste like arse. Doesn't taste like arse, just tastes like a really bad beer. Do you know what? The more I drink it, the more I don't like it. Anyway, I was planning this evening on eating my leftover tofu and what did I have? Tofu and the food that I ate yesterday, but I forgot I don't have any coconut milk, so I can't make more cauliflower rice. So I was forced to order a takeaway. I've got an Uber Eats coming. I've got a vegan burger from Brewdog on the way. They have a reduced menu at the moment, but if you're vegan or vegetarian, or you just fancy a vegan or vegetarian burger, if you've got a Brewdog, oh, speak of the devil, your order is on the move. Amazing, because I'm very hungry. If you fancy a good vegan burger or veggie burger, would definitely recommend Brewdog. They also have so many beers there, so maybe one day, if this lockdown ever ends and things go back to normal, you could try it and you can thank me later. So in case anyone's interested, here's my takeaway from Brewdog. A lovely man called Graham just dropped it off. What have we got in here? Some weird beer mats. Lots of literature for some reason. And then, oh, here is my burger. And then I'm guessing these are my fries down there. Have we got anything else in here? A weird bit of paper. What does this say? Ah, that is adorable. Back to the main event. Oh, didn't expect it to be in foil as well, but that's really good. Brewdog have really good packaging. I mean, I'm gonna have to put the camera down because I can't do this one-handed. I know that you guys all know what fries look like, but here are some, whoa, get me in frame. Oh, here's some fries. I mean, everyone knows what fries look like. And then the burger. I'm impressed at how hot this is. It is still so warm. Oh my God, that is glorious. This is the cauliflower, like barbecue cauliflower burger. Can you see it? That is a thing of beauty. You see how empty my fridge is at the moment? There's my tofu that I should be eating right now and my salsa. I'm just gonna get some Hellmann's vegan mayo and have that to dip my chips in. I am living my best life.